Hello, my name's Mark, and this week I've been playing Hardwired by Todoro. This is his second book, his expansion book, or his second book for Hardwired, and it introduces some new threats, some new weapons, some new equipment, and more importantly, a 5-mission campaign. As I said, it introduces new weapons, and that's pretty good what you're going to need. Because the first mission, which I'm going to get to in just a moment, has you hacking. You've been ordered to ruffle up an enemy gang, and the mission is to kill 14 gangers and survive 6 turns. Now I think that would have been quite hard picking off a unit one at a time with just the weapons in the core book. However, because the new weapons are template weapons, you can hit more enemies in one go, and they do then tend to bunch up when they come on the board, especially if both resupplies come on at the same entry point. You could be very lucky and get a template weapon. So it introduces a heavy weapon, which has a longer range. So the normal weapon is 18 inches, just common, generic, whatever weapon you want to call it. The new weapon is your heavy weapon, whatever you want to call it, so sniper rifle or grenade launcher. It shoots and it has a 3-inch template when it hits. Other than that, it does slow you down, so your movement goes down from 4 to 3. The other weapon, the shotgun or the flamer, whatever you want to call it, that is a 12-inch template weapon, and again, anything that falls underneath that template will get a hit and have to make a moon roll if you made a successful attack. There is also monofilament armour to upgrade your defense dice. So normally agents roll a defense on a 6-sided dice. This will upgrade them to an 8-sided dice, but does slow them down from 4 to 3 again. So if you're carrying a heavy weapon and a heavy plate armour, you're not going to be moving very fast. And also have had a new influx of miniatures. I've got drones, little flying drones, and I've got some robots and a few new cyborgs as well. Quick run through of my characters. I've got the leader, Mal. He's a razor, he's a melee specialist. I've given him a shotgun, I've given him the heavy armour, which will slow him down, and I've given him smart bullets and a grenade. Simple as that. I think they have 4 items. If it's only 3 items, I don't give them the grenade. I've forgotten the rules already. The Doctor is also packing a shotgun, Sawbones Dr. Simon. Jayne is the Ronin. He's carrying the heavy weapon, so he's going to be slowed down by it, but he's got a range of 24, and he rolls 2 dice because he's a shooting specialist. And Zoe now has a drone, and because it's a killing mission, and I can re-equip it between missions, I've given that the 2d8 weapon, so if I attack with it, it rolls 2d8s instead of the normal 1. Simple as that. I'm getting a bit of a Clark Kent going on here, sorry about that. Hair watch in lockdown. How long will it grow? Unfortunately, I can't keep the beard, that's a bit too much for me. Right, that's enough. Let's go see the game, see how many rules I got wrong, do comment on them all below, and see you on the inside. Hello, my name's Mark, and these are my Dice Tales, and this is turn 1 of the campaign mission for Hardwired Cyberpunk, Espionage and Mayhem by Todoro. Right, so here we go. We're starting in this tree line here. I've got Jayne and the Doctor, Simon, and I've got the hacker who's going to be Zoe with her drone, and Mal, who's my fisticuffs melee agent. So he's going to try and run across this bridge to fight here. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of forces coming out here. I have extended it. This is not 3x3, 3x4. Okay, let's go. Who's going to go first? So let's see. Right, so first rule change is heavy weapons. They slow you down, but instead of having a range of 18, they have a range of 24. So right out the bat, Jayne here, can you see him? Yes, you can. Can actually see this chap here. This is the turn counter dice. That's not going to be, you know, it could be a crate. It's providing cover. Let's say it is providing cover because it'll give me something else to do. So activation 1, I'm going to roll my D8 and try and activate my targeting system, which will give me +1 to hit, which will negate some of the cover that he's getting from that chest. So, because I'm a specialist in combat, I can roll 2d8, and I just rolled, all I need is one of them to be a greater than +4, and it is scored. So there, action 1, I've turned on my targeting system. Action 2, I'm going to use my D10s, and because I'm a shooting specialist, a Ronin, I can see across that, so that's going to give him +2, but I'm going to get -1. I've also got targeting smart bullets, so I'm actually negating the cover altogether. So I need +4 on 2d10. 7, got it. So that is that action activated, and I've shot this Ganger here. He's only D6er, so he needs... I think the smart bullets give me -1 to his armour, and I think the target distance gives me -1 to the armour, so he actually needs a 6 to save. And he got it! They were rolling lucky last game, and they're rolling lucky this game. Fantastic. Right, and I think I've got a D6 action left with Jayne. Do I want to try and move to a more favourable position? Because I feel like I'm out in the open here. I'm going to take a move action. That's only 1 dice, 4+, I've got it. And I've got a free move action as well. So he moves 1 less because he's carrying a heavy weapon. But I've got 2 actions, so instead of moving, I'm going to move to... Just going to move closer there. Then I think I've got an angle on people coming in there. And I've got an angle of people sort of... I don't know if this is going to give me cover or not. Sort of out in the water area. I'm going to say this is a beach, and we'll cover that. Anyway, so I think you can see those two still. Maybe get a bit of cover from this pylon. Alrighty, let's go. Who's going to be next? I think the Doctor is going to go next and try and give one of his actions to Mal. So I want Mal to move faster. So I'm going to try and give him an extra move action. So I'm going to use 2d8s to use my support wear to give that action to Mal. That's so he's given a d8 to Mal, so let's try and remember that. D10 action. I want him moving over here so he can cover any gangers coming on from this deployment zone. They use 2 dice to move, so I've used my d8s. I'm going to use my d6 first because I get 2 of them. 4+, I've got it, so I've got a free move and a move, so I can move 8 and then get +1, 10. Move all the way up to the boat there. I'm going to say that's like a boat or yacht that I can actually move into. If I'm going to just be standing on top of it, I can class as in cover inside that building. Hopefully shooting things from there. Now I have replaced him with a shotgun, so he doesn't really have the range. So I'm going to do another d10 to move. Luckily a 5+, so just 1 move this time. So he's moving into the yacht. So he's used 3 actions, 1 to give a d8 action to Mal. I'm going to use Mal next. So Mal, he's got a shotgun as well, so he's close range and he's melee as well, so he's got to get very close. So I'm going to use my d8 to move. Now he's not a specialist mover, so he's just got 1 d8 for this. 5+, he's done it. So 4+1 and then another 4+1. I think it's 8 inches, so he's literally going to go to there. Because he's got plate armour and yeah, places -1 move. So he can get all the way to there, that's 1 action. So he's used his free d8 action. He's got his own d8 action now. And he's past that, so another 3 inches. Let's get some a bit further up there. Now, is he in range of his normal weapon? So normal weapons are 18 inches. He's got a shotgun. It's an 8-inch weapon. Still not in range. I'm going to need to at least get to that computer terminal. So I've used my 2d8s. I'm going to use a d6 to move now. I need 4+ on this. Excellent. I wasn't moving in my last game, so this is absolutely fantastic. It's 3 inches. Literally, inches, centimetres. That's all the same thing to me. Just to there. Is that within 8 centimetres? Can he get his d10 in that? That template, I think it says if it grazes them, it's not good enough. So I'm going to try and actually nip around the corner so they can't get a shot at me out in the open. So d10, last movement, all my actions have been movements. I'm just going to nip behind there. And then I've just got Zoe left. Now Zoe now has a drone. So first of all, she's going to try and activate that drone, save that she's got remote control of it. So using her support skill, techno skill, 2 dice, 4+, 6, got it. So I'm now in control of the drone, that's my 6th action activated. And I want to move the drone. So that drone can be anywhere within 1 inch of me, I believe. So I'm going to try and move it along, and it's got two ranged weapons, remember, because this is a killing mission, it doesn't really need anything else. So, does it move on 2 dice or 1 dice? I think it's just going to move on 1 dice. It moves 8 inches, means 4+. Fails it. So it does, not moving. Probably should have moved Zoe first. So that's my D8 action. D10 action to move the drone. 4+, got it. So 8 centimeters. Doesn't really need to go. It can go over the water. It can go into the forest here, so it's got a bit of cover if they try and shoot at the drone. And that is all 3 actions. That's a D6, a D10, and a D8. I don't know why I keep saying those out of order. Okay, that's turn 1. So we've got the D6s, the gangers. Have they noticed us? Obviously they have. We've been shooting at them. My crew are all spread out. These are just normal D6s without ammo. Who can see and who's in range? So they've only got 18-inch weapons. That's looking short to me. And they're going to have to move to try and see Mal. Can they see the drone? If they hit the drone, they basically turn off my control to it. I don't know how many hit points the drone has. Whether it works off the hit points of the agents. It sounds a bit weird, that. Yeah, that bugs me. I've asked that on the Facebook forums. So I'll wait for a response. I'm not going to have them targeting the drone, just in case. Out of range, out of range. Okay, this one's going to try and move. 2+, doesn't move. The one here is going to try and move to cover. Doesn't move. The one inside is going to come out the bar. Doesn't move. Oh my gosh. And the other one inside is going to come out the bar. Doesn't move. They all need 4+ to do an action. None of them activated. Right, so new guys are going to go onto the board. So area 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 1. So it's by the TARDIS here. And which one are we going to bring on? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got roll a 6. 5. That's just normal grunts. The reason I'm rolling that extra dice is because I've got some heavy weapon drones. So they might come on with a flamer or a sniper drone, which would benefit them. Now they get a free 4-inch move, again centimeters. So one can get down just to the TARDIS there, and one can just move up to his buddy there. Okay, and then another unit comes onto the board. 4. Okay, back behind Mal, in this bar behind him. And which unit is that? Number 1. This is the flamer drone. So it probably gets the doorway there. And then only one of them has a special weapon. So they've come on ready to act next turn. I think Mal might be in trouble from a flamer there. Let's have a look. Where's 8? 8 is there, just shy of this. Yeah, I'll say he's in range. Okay, but he can't shoot, unfortunately. He just gets his free move and that's it. Okay, that's turn 1. Let's move on to turn 2. Dun, dun, dun. Who's going to move first? Interesting. Let's see how far this guy's away. So that'll be 1 move, and the free move would get me to there. Is that in range of... Right, the Doctor is going to activate with his D6 his Adrenal Boost, which gives him +4 move. 4, he's got it, just about. So his first free move is going to get him to there, and then he's going to free move, which will take him a little bit further up. So he then cocks his shotgun as he disembarks the hover vehicle. Cocks his shotgun, he's going to take a shot at these. He's going to use his D10 for that. Has he got any of the bonuses? I don't think he has. So there's going to be an 8-inch over those two. He only rolls 1 because he's not a specialist shooter. 8, he's got it anyway because it's a D10. So both of these now need to make a saving throw. They have their D6s. 4+, I don't think there's any modifiers. That's just a template weapon. Bang. 3+, doesn't save. 1's gone down. 5+, he needs 4+, he's fine. So let's mark off the first kill. Yoink. And we've taken a unit off. Well done. He's still got a D8 action. And, well, he might as well just fire again. He's got nothing else to do. He could Overwatch, but killing it is going to be just as good. 4+. 6, he's got it. Can he make a save? 4+. Nope. 2. 2 dead to Simon the Medic. Right. Oh, we've got a drone on the board. So, Whereas my drone's in the trees. She can hack that and maybe turn it on its ally there. So let's try that. I'm going to use my D10 action to try and hack this flamer drone that's come on, and then have it turn around and attack its own ally. So I believe I'm doing this right. I believe I need a 5+, and I get 2 dice because I'm a hacker. Got a 10 and a 6. I only need 1 higher than 5, so I've successfully controlled that drone. Right. So that's my D10 action. Now with my D6 action, I believe all drones use D8s. So I'm going to use my D6 action to have the drone turn around and flame its ally. Just 1 dice, let's say. It fails. So it turns around and flames, but his ally gets out of the way. And finally, I'm going to have my own drone shoot, because that's going to be another 2d8 action. 18 inches. Yeah, 18 from the forest to the front door. So I've got 2 weapons attached to this drone. This is my own personal drone. I'm going to try and shoot the guy by the satellite dish there. 4+. Yep. So it's going to need to make a 4+ save because there's nothing between him and me. And it's saved again. Okay, they're lucky guys. They are defending their base and they're defending it very well. So I've done Simon, I've done Zoe. Let's just get down. Just get down. Can I see both of those? I think it's no, I'm going to say I can only see one of them. So I've got Jayne here. He's got a long range shot. He isn't even in range. So 24 with the new heavy weapons. Yeah, looks like it's in range. I think I'll just use a D10 and take him out. Let's just do it. D10. Nothing between us. 4+. Got it. Saving throw. Nothing about any saving throws. It's a 3 cm blast. It's not going to affect anyone. 4+. He's got it. So saved again. Right, that's my D10 action. D8 action. Same action. Got it. Yeah, he does roll 2 dice. And 3. He's failed it. So we shot 1 of the gangers. We killed 3 of our total of 14. And I've got a D6 action, and that I'm going to have to use to move. And I'm going to move this way, trying to get onto that hoverboat. 4+, I've got it. So with a free move as well. Jayne can leg it, about 8 centimeters. Going to get cover. I'm going to say he's inside the boat there, just looking out with his heavy weapon. So he did get -1 move, but that was taken into account. So has everybody acted? Zoe took over that. Mal hasn't acted yet. Right, Mal. So how far will you get? You'll get 8, and then it's going to take 2 movements to get into melee combat. And that's what he's best at, so he's going to try and do it, and he's got plate armour as well, and he's got a good dodge. So I'm going to try a D6 movement, 4+, nope. A D8 movement, nope. So I've not moved at all. I do have a shotgun, he shot me. I'm going to give him cover, so I'm going to use the D10 to shoot the drone out of the sky. So from here, through that doorway, onto the drone. Now it says allied drones get -1 to hit, but it doesn't mention enemy drones. I'm wondering if that's just we'll see what dice roll. If it comes within 1, we'll question it on the Facebook group. He's not a specialist, so 10. So it's not going to come into contest, it's definitely a hit. The drone is going to make a save, it's a D6er drone, and it doesn't save. We take out another, bang. Cracking his knuckles, he tries to thinks about getting into melee combat, but decides against it, takes his shotgun, takes out a drone. That's R3 activated, so now let's concentrate on the enemies. D6 is on the board. And then we're going to start having the D8ers come on, it's going to get harder after this turn. Right. Again, we need to measure 18 centimeters, see how far this guy can shoot. Nope, can't see. So no one's in range, so literally they're just going to move. Right, so he's going to try and move up to here. He fails to move. The one inside is going to try and come out. He passes! Hurrah! We've got some movement going on. He can get into the doorway there. The other one inside is going to try and come out and investigate what's going on. 2 fails it. This one here, I reckon, he's got a slight angle on that doorway. I get cover, so he's going to need a 6 to shoot. It's better than taking a movement and not doing anything. I'm not doing anything at all. So again, so he shoots, blowing up all the shenanigans and bric-a-brac in the bar. Right, have we got anyone else on the board that I've forgotten? Nope. So we're going to try and bring on 2 more units of enemy. So option 3, that's the door here. The inside the bar, or potentially on the roof if it's a sniper. And so that's just normal guys. They're going to come rushing out the bar. They've heard some shenanigans going on. And then reinforcements number 3 again. And this time I need 3. It's going to be the sniper. So going to get another foot guy, but then the sniper unit's going to come onto the roof. Sniper drone. Right, so the bar is filling up with enemies. I've only killed 4, and we're on turn 2. So next turn, this is now turn 3, isn't it? Sorry. Chugga, move the dice, get the right number on the dice. Yeah. Turn 3. So now it's going to be D8s coming onto the board instead. And potentially they might have cyborgs with special weapons as well, shotguns and sniper rifles. Where should my team start this turn? I think Mal with his plate armor and a good dodge could be a good contender for blocking up one of these doorways. But then again, no one else will have a shot. Right, Zoe the hacker, so she doesn't need to move much. This is, she doesn't have a bubble of insolence, she can control the whole board. It'd be nice if she could get to a terminal to get a bonus, but I think they're a bit far away from her. Oh, we've got a terminal there, I forgot that one. Right, let's try and do a movement to that terminal. So, because she's a hacker, splicer, it's 2 dice to move, she has 5+. So she is going to move up to there. Now she's got 2 actions. She's not quite by the computer. I'm going to say she needs to be spot on it. So she's going to try and hack the drone on the roof, the sniper drone. I'm going to use my D10 for that. And it's still level 1, so a 5 or a 6 is going to do it, so I've passed. And now I'm going to get the drone to shoot one of the people. I think there's a guy just behind this wall. So shooting from the roof into the sort of gazebo area. And 1d8. Got him. He's going to make a save. 5+, he's got it. So he's fine. We're fine there. Right, so that's hacked. And I think I've got a d8 myself. So my drone is going to shoot the guy at the front. So 2d8 because he's got 2 weapons mounted. And he fails it. No actions from Zoe there. Right, Jayne. Where's my longer tape measure gone? Have I moved out of range? No, it's an incredibly long range weapon. Fantastic. So I'm going to use... I'm going to see that in the open now as well. So I'm going to use D10 just to take him down. Fails it. I'm going to use a D6 to turn on my targeting system. Passes it, so I've got +2 minus and -2 to him. And I've hit him with the final shot. So he's going to make a saving throw, and he's going to need a 6 because of smart bullets and targeting. Bang. The other game gone. That's my first part done. It's 5 gangers. Another 10 to go. Now it doesn't say how to survive. I think if it comes to it and I feel like I'm confident, we might try and escape on this hoverboat. Right. So the 2 back heroes have gone. 2 back agents. We've got the doctor. It's not much action there, so maybe get to cover by these stairs. Let's try and do that. So D6 movements, 4+, we've got it. You get a free move anyway. Technically have 4 actions. Plenty of movement to get to there. And then he's going to turn on Overwatch. Again, 2 dice for him. Fails it, turn on Overwatch with a D8 instead. Got it, 4+ is all I needed. So if anyone comes on there, I'll get a shot at them. Right, then we've got Mal. Mal. Let's keep with the action, let's try and get the girl in the doorway. So D6 movement, misses. D8 movement, passes. So I've got my free movement and a move. That's about 8 centimeters. And then he's going to use his shotgun to blast the girl in the doorway. No one else is going to be caught in the template, and sadly. Whew, I wish that was a crit. I wish rolling doubles like that would have done something else. Anyway, hit her with a template, so blasting in the doorway. And she saves it with a 6. That's what she needs from 4+. She saves. Now all the enemies on the board react. This is the last of the D6s. People that are coming on after this are going to be D8ers, so harder. Alright, so we've definitely got this girl in the doorway. She's got a pot shot at Mal. Fails it. You guys that have come on, and no one's got line of sight, they're all just going to try and move up to the doorways. Misses. Misses. Come on. Hey, we've got one moving. What's his best course of action? I think it's just going to be move forward. Yeah, he's not got much. And I've got another one in the doorway there. Try and move to knock the door. Yes, he's got it. So this one appears in this doorway here. The sniper drone. Okay. That one is going to... Who can it see? It's got a 24 range. Is anyone in range? Mal. Just Mal. It's an odd angle. Because he's flying, I'm going to let him have it. I want to make it difficult for myself. So D6. 1. Fails to shoot anyway. Pachow! Mal ducks behind the wall of the gazebo area. And we've got a unit in here. He's obviously needs to come out of that area now. 4. He's got it. So... D6s are fairly bog standard. Not going to do a lot of damage to you, but just slow you down and get in your way. Fantastic. That is, though, we're on to turn 4. And we need to bring on the reinforcements, the D10er reinforcements. That's number 2. You can't see that, but I've just missed the board. Number 2. And let's see if it's a heavy weapon. It is a heavy weapon, so we've got a cyborg coming on at number 2. Now, what's the difference between these two? They both look very similar. I'm going to say that's a sniper one, and the other one is a flamer one. One's got a slightly pointy stick-up weapon, one's got a more claw-like weapon. Right, so they come on, and the second wave, second batch, on number 2 as well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are just normal guys, normal D8ers. So gang members have caught whiff of a fight going on near their bar, near their hangout, and they're coming to investigate. Turn 4, let's start it proper with a hero's turn. So, turn 4, turn 5, turn 6, 2 turns to try and kill 10. It's going to be difficult. Right, what I think I need to do is give the doctor to give his action. We'll give his D10 action to Mal. He passes it, so Mal now has an extra D10 action. The doctor is also going to try and move along this wall so he can get a bit more of a shot going on. So he's going to use a D8 for that. Actually, he's going to activate his adrenaline so he can move farther. He fails the adrenaline, so he's just going to do a move action, which is get 2 dice for a move action. Still failing. It likes to roll doubles though. So the doctor uses his psychic connection, cyberware, to give Mal an extra order, but that's about all he can do. Fails his movement and his adrenal punch. Right. We've got a long range shot here with Jayne. Jayne is going to activate his targeting system. He's activated it. He's going to try and take a shot with his smart ammo with his D8s. Use 2 dice flat. He's taking a shot. So this girl is going to make a saving throw. She needs 6s. Normally 4+ is good, but because of smart ammo and targeting system, they've reduced her save. That's another one gone. Well done, Jayne. 6, almost halfway there. Don't think I see anyone else with your D10. No. Let's see if we're in range. How long is it? How long is it? It's not long enough. We can hit Mal, but he's on our side, and there's a wall preventing us from seeing that guy. If we can only hit Mal, we're not going to hit anyone further than that. Got D10 action. What are you going to do with it? I think maybe come back to the central island. D10 movement. 8, he's got it, so free action. Get back to behind the cover of that pylon. See if you can see anyone. And finally the drone. Okay, we got cyborgs on the table. Let's hack a cyborg. Right, let's use a D10. I need 2 D10, there you go. Let's hack that cyborg and have it murder one of its allies. Oh, just come on. We've hacked it, got a 10. So it would have had, I would have needed 4, 5, 6 at least to hack it. And now we're going to use it. We're going to use, it's a D8er, so it's going to use D8s. And it's going to murder one of the gangers next to it. So 4+, it hits. Ganger's saving throw. Fails. So Hacker takes control of the cyborg and uses it to murder one of the enemy gangs himself. Fantastic, and we might as well do the same again with our D10 action, because he's in a little huddle there. And yes, he's got it. Saving throw from the ganger. Fails! Oh, murderous cyborg. Thank you very much for coming on with your allies there. All in a row. I think we're halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Fantastic. I hope that's how it works. That's how I'm playing it. Do correct me if in the comments below. So she has hacked a cyborg and then used 2 actions to use that to attack with the cyborg. Fantastic. Using 8 pluses. I think I scored it both on those dice rolls. And finally we have Mal. So Mal is going to use his free action to move into combat. And then he's going to use his D10 action to punch, which he gets. Make a saving throw. 4+, nothing preventing that. Save, D8. Didn't get a 3+. D6er, because I use a free movement action, I've got all 3 actions here. Hits, again, doubles. And D6 to save, needs 4+. Got him down. Mal using fisticuffs. 9. Okay, that's over to the enemy now. Let's see what they do. So I'm going to have the sniper take a pot shot at Mal again. So it's only a D6 sniper. Need 4+, and I think there's interfering terrain, so I'm not giving him that. The other sniper in the doorway, I'm going to say he's got a line of sight. Fails it. Everyone else is going to need to move. Let's just do 1 measurement. Right, we've got a bead on Hacker, so it looks, it's out in the open. So we're going to have that D6er drone here. Shoot at Jayne the Hacker. Not Jayne. Misses. So these, the rest of them are all going to be movement actions because they're not in any way. Doesn't move. Does move. Right, so he's going to come into shooting range. You can get up just into the doorway, so you can definitely see Mal now. The cyborg. Let's do the cyborg. He moves on D8s. So he's got 2 actions. He's got a move and a shoot. Nothing's in range at the moment, so he fails his move, so he's going to have to move again. 7. He's got his move this time. So he's a sniper guy. And there's 1 last D6 there. 4, he's got it, so he's just going to be following his cyborg pal. Right, that is turn 4. Let's bring on some reinforcements. So this is the rest of the D8ers. Pretty much one of these is going to be, so option 3 in the main bar. Is it the heavy weapon or not? It is not the heavy weapon, so just 2 more gangers appearing in the bar. So these are differentiated by looking like gangers with punk hair and shotguns and being painted and such. Just bursting out the doorway of the building. And finally, the heavy weapon one is going to appear at number 2. So all the heavy weapons have come from the same consistent area. Just in the doorway there, but this guy with the claw, I'm saying his weapon is a template shotgun. Looking good from my angle anyway. Right, so we brought them on, so we're going into turn 5, which means we're going to get the D10er reinforcements, and we need to kill 6, I think. No, we don't. 5. We need to kill 5 of them before that, and maybe retreat. So we haven't been injured yet. It's a nice, easy mission so far. Maybe easing you into learning the rules a little bit, learning the new weapon styles and new equipment that you could possibly take. I don't think the layout's helping me in any way. I don't think it's helping them either. What am I going to do in my first action? That bar area is tricky. So I need to kill 5. Doctor, what can you see? 18, can you reach? Can you even see? This thing's in the way, so making me not be able to see. My hat's in the way as well. I don't think I can see if I get to the end of that doorway. If I get to there... 18. Right, if I move up these stairs, I think I can get a shot at least the basic guy. No, the D8er, he's a D8er. So, and how far is that? Let's just double check the movement as well. Yeah, that'll get him there. So he's going to use his D6, because he's got 2D6 to try and get 4+. Let's do it. He's got it, just measure it out. He's not in cover. He's going to use his D10 to shoot at the guy. He's going to need... Oh, I'm going to give him hard cover there because he's behind the console. 6+, he's got an 8, he's got it. He only rolls 1 dice, so I'm going to retrograde that and just roll 1 dice instead. 5, I'm going to say he needed 6 because he needed 4. Hard cover gives you -2, so no shot there. And he's got his D8 to try and do it. With his D8, he's going to activate Overwatch, I think. So he's got it. He's got an Overwatch power, so if one of those moves, he gets to shoot it first. Alright, Jayne. Let's measure Jayne's range. 24. 24 from there. If I wade into the water, something Jayne would do, sure, or even get across into those trees. How big are the trees? With my free move, I can get there. Right, so Jayne is going to try and move into the trees. 4+. He's got it. And a free move as well. He's on the edge of this coast. That gets in line of sight through the doorway. Because it's a doorway, I'm going to give him heavy cover. And I'm going to use my D8 to activate my targeting system. Which I do. And then a D10 to actually shoot. Which I fail. Oof. Needed 4+. Well, needed 6+, but I had +2. So that back down to a 4. Jayne moves, but fails to connect even with the targeting. Right. I'm going to use my free movement to start plugging away at this console. It gives me a +1 in my hacking abilities. And with that, I'm going to hack this drone here. I'm going to use the D6 to hack it. 4+, got it. And then I'm going to use the drone's attack, which is a D6, to shoot one of its own kind. Fails to shoot. I use that action again. 4+, got it. And now the D8 is going to try and save himself. Ooh, fails. We've taken out Ganga. Well done. Hacker hacks a drone and takes out Ganga. 4 more to kill. It's going to be up to Mal to do this. So she moved, free move, hacked it, and had 2 shots at the Ganga there. So free move, is that going to get me into combat? Don't think so, because you're going to have to move. You've got heavy plating, which increases his saving throw, but does slow him down. So he's only going to get to there. He's going to need to make a movement roll. Let's fix that wall. It's going to be an impulse movement roll, so I'm going to use a D8 for it. I've got a 6, just missing the... That takes me into the doorway, so at least I'll get cover from incoming fire. That's my D8 action, my D6 action. Because it's melee combat, 2 dice. Got it, 4+ saving throw. Fails it. Another one, bites to dust. Punched to death by Mal, my melee specialist, my razor. He's got a D10 left. And I don't think that's going to be 8 inches to hit any of those. It is just on that Ganga. But I don't think it's going to catch anyone else in the template. I'm going to give it to him. Comes in, knocks down the doorway, punches the drone out, then wheels his shotgun, bang. 1 dice for his shotgun. Still hits, so he had a hit from a 2, but I wanted to reroll it because he only gets 1 dice. I keep thinking the combat guys always roll 2, they don't. Only one of them rolls 2 in shooting, one of them rolls 2 in melee. So I've hit, it's a Ganga, it's a D8er, it wants 4+. And again, it's failed. 2 more to go to survive this mission. And I think we're all out of action, so it's the enemy actions now. Right, so I'm going to start with this D6 shooting into Hacker Zoe. Fails it. These two D6s shooting into Mal. I'm going to give him light cover because he's stood in a doorway, there would be a door there. So we're going to need 5s. 1 misses, 1 hits. So Mal uses a D8 because he's got plate armour. And he uses 2 because he's a good dodger. And he passes it. And the sniper D6 from the roof is going to shoot at Mal. Hits. And again, dodging, easily passes. So no threats so far. The Cyborg Sniper is a D8er. He's going to shoot at Dr. Simon here. Misses. The D6 agent that I shot at is going to shoot at Simon here. Hits. Simon's going to make a D6 save. 4+. 5 gets it. And then we've just got guys moving. So Data Cyborg wants to get into the action. He does. So he's going to be somewhere around this other Cyborg. So both those special weapons are in the same place. And the other one is a D6 behind a doorway. And that's a D8er, but past. Just got a gaggle of guys grouping up. Now, seeing them group up like that makes me think that the special weapons sort of in your favour. If you get template weapons down there, hit everyone in one go. And a blast weapon, I could target any of those. I could be more intelligent with the movements, but I don't see the need right now. I think they would all technically rush in. And turn 5, let's bring on the reinforcements. We are on D10 reinforcements now. So number 1, heavy reinforcements coming on here. Let's see if I bring in a heavy weapon. 3, they're the normal guys. Cyber ninjas are coming on. Can they get into combat? 4, just shy of being in close combat with Simon the Doctor. Where does the next wave of D10s come on? Number 1 as well, they're staying in the group. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is the... Again, I've asked this on the forums, we've got upgraded. These have extra armour. But they already have maximum armour because they're D10. So I'm wondering why it says they have extra armour. Cool. So a very big variety of enemies on the board now, but they are hackable as well because they're in cyber suits. So I could do my own shenanigans here and wipe out everyone else. So that was turn 5. Going on to turn 6. Last turn, I need to kill 2. I think it's ridiculous to say I need to escape as well. I think police arrive, cover happens, and people escape because I had to move down there to shoot. Otherwise, I'd just be shooting. It wouldn't be a fun game. So I'm going to call it after this round. And I think I'm easily going to kill 2, to be honest. So, first of all, we'll use the hacker. We've got +1 because we're at console. I'll use this guy here to try and kill. Let's see if we can hack him with a D10. So, he's going to be level 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7 plus. I've got an 8, so I've hacked him. He's then going to use his D8 action to attack something nearby. So I'll spend my D6 action. 1 dice. So I'll attack the other cyborg. Hits. Other cyborg makes a saving throw, 4+, passes. And then use my D8 attack. And I'll attack. It doesn't matter if I roll D8s, it doesn't really matter who I attack. Hits, saving throw, 6, passes. Hacker Cyborg, it randomly attacks its allies, but the ally fends him off with successful dodges. And that's all 3 of Zoe the Hacker's actions there, so has shenanigans going on with hacking power. The Doctor is going to give Mal his D10 action, hopefully for a movement. Passes, so Mal has an extra D10. Actually, the Doctor has a shotgun. I think this could be it. This is going to be it. I'm going to just shotgun. Have my free movement to move down here. My shotgun will catch all of those. So use a D10, a D6, D8 to shoot at these guys here. So I need 4+ to put the template down. 7+, got it. Yeah, catches everyone there. So basically everyone over there needs to make a saving throw. They are all D10ers, so there should be an easy saving throw from. First ninja. 4+, yeah. Second ninja. Fails it, we've lost one. Back cyborg. Passes. Other one passes. Right. Not quite as powerful as I thought, but I only need one more. Did take one down. So what did he do? He had a free move, he's done his template weapon. Forgot which dice to use then, I'm going to need to watch back. I'm going to use a D6 to try and do another template weapon. 3, miss. And D8, because surely I had a free move, attack, 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 yeah. Miss. Anyway, Karma. Karma's coming back to me. I must have done something wrong there. 24 inches. Just need one more kill. Right, I'm going to have a free move from Jayne, to move around to there. That puts me in long range. I'm going to use a D6 to activate my targeting. Passes. So I get +2 to this. Shouldn't need it. Passes. And a saving throw from a D6. Fails, it needs 6 because of smart ammo and targeting. That is my 14 enemies, and that took till turn 6. I still have Mal to activate. Technically I should maybe finish their rounds and see if they do any wounds to me, which is very possible with the D10ers there. What should he do? He's got free movement, so D10, free movement. Fails it. His normal movement, 5 passes, so he's got... He can move to there. He's going to try and get this way. D8 movements, passes. Slightly slower because of heavy weapons. Now he's in line of sight of those guys. With his D8, he's going to put a temporary shield down. Passes. Could have rolled 2 dice for that. Yeah, got it anyway. So he's put a energy shield down in front of him. Basically gives him a D10 saving throw instead of a D8. That is it. That's everyone's move. D6. It's the enemy's turn. So all the action is going to be here. Really, I don't think I'm really bothered about the rest of the game. So D10 ninja. He's going to have to move it into... Doesn't even have to move, does he? D10 shots. Misses. D10 shots. He has 2 actions. 3 actions. 1 hit. Can I try and dodge it? I fail, so I've taken a wound. And another one misses. The one behind. Misses. 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 Wow. The other cyborg hits, and misses. So saves. Taking 2 wounds. Simon takes 2 wounds. Anyone else got a potential of taking wounds? We've got the sniper. Let's try and take the sniper. D8 on Mal. Misses. All those D8s are just going to soak up 1, 2, 3. Quite a lot of shots. Sniper has 2 shots, one of them's hit. D10 saving throw for Mal, passes. Misses. Hits. D10 saving throw, passes. Another D8, 2 shots. Misses. Another D8, it's right out range. Move, and the shot misses. So it's moved closer. Shot at Mal, misses across the waterways. Not much else to say, really. The D6s, I think this is it. Turn, game. That is a win on campaign number 1. There's no levelling up system to say. It does sort of give you a reroll. So on mission 2, my guys will have a reroll. On mission 3, I'll have 2 rerolls. Mission 4 and 5, I'll have 4 rerolls. Or something like that. It may be various missions. That's it. That's Hardwired Mission 1. I tried to scrape together sort of silver, very basic silver floor, very cheap and cheerful terrain. This is just my map flipped over because it's got that grain. How did I find that? So I played it twice. First time I started getting my rules a little bit mixed up. I think I got this one correct, and that was straightforward. In the next game, it introduces security towers, which can bring on more enemies. Oh, I did play something wrong. I should have been bringing on more enemies. Got those rules. So that's hardwired on my space sim. Yeah, it's nice, like game. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for watching. What did you think? Did you spot all the deliberate mistakes? They're not mistakes, they're variants. Obviously variants I was playing on this mission. Yeah, one or two times I think I got the text right in saying that I was doing a D8 action, a D6 action, D10 action. But you may have seen me roll the wrong dice. So I do apologise about that. One big mistake I did make, I didn't quite resupply the enemies enough. I was so focused on bringing in the new weapons. What you meant to do on the first resupply, you get 2 H-Sec security coming on, and on the second turn, when they resupplied, they should have come on with 3 H-Sec bodies. So I missed that. So I was about 6 bodies short at the end of the game. That is it. I just can't sleep at night wondering how that would have changed the game. Should I have redone the video, but I think I just need to move on, put it behind me, and not let it bug me. What are my other thoughts of the game? I like the new weapons, I like the range variants and stuff like that. Another discussion of rules I've got, so I've mentioned it on the Facebook group. How does hacking actually work? The way I played it, so I'm going to give you the example. Zoe used a D10 to hack an enemy which is on the board. There's no bubble of influence, I come from Infinity, really miss that. You can hack anywhere on the board. I would like to maybe say you get to a console, you can hack around another console. You know, I want to tinker with the rules, but I'm keeping it as it is. I'm playing through this campaign as it is, if I'm playing it right. So I hack with a D10, let's say it's successful, so I needed a 5, 6 or a 7, depending on what I'm hacking. So if I hack, say, a D8er, the middle H-Sec group, so I then control it for that turn. If I've still got my other 2 actions, my D8 action and my D6 action, I could spend my D6 and attack with the D8er, and the D8er would use his D8 attack, so basically upgrading my dice, and it can attack any allies near him, but I can't possibly see, so bonus. And again, I could spend my D8 and make him attack again. Then he would revert back to him. My hack, I think, is only meant to last 1 round. The forum says, I've hacked it, it's now mine. I wonder, I've got another question there. How many can I hack at a time? 1? Or with my drone and the person that I've hacked? Can I just end up with an army of hackable zombies? I think in Syndicate, maybe you can, because Syndicate was fantastic. It used to have an army of hackable zombies. Why I didn't go down that route, though, is because on the enemy turn, let's say Mal's out there, he's probably going to get shot by this gaggle gang, because he's out there in the front. If I've hacked one of them, I'm assuming they think it's a threat, so they're going to try and kill him, so he's maybe got 4 allies around him that I didn't manage to kill when I was in control of him. They're going to turn around and hit him. Maybe killing him, maybe not. If he's a D8er, he's quite survivable. That would take a lot of heat off Mal at the front. So, with me reversing back, Mal's still going to be attacked by 4 guys. If I keep control of it, Mal's probably safer to advance. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's how Mal gets up there in close combat. I don't know. Comment below again. Which one do you think is right? I can't seem to decipher it from the rules. Maybe it's so obvious that it is I control it. It's Syndicate. He does mention Syndicate was an influence. Ooh. I'm gutted now. The game's going so wrong. Oh well, I'm going to keep the video up, maybe so you don't make the same mistake. So hopefully we'll get a comment below. I will comment below if I find the answer, but maybe we should stick with the forum ruling for now. I think it was someone involved, though I couldn't see his name in the rule books, so whether he helps in the rules or not I don't know, but someone seemed very confident in how it's, and has answered a lot of questions on the forum, so do defer or do take answers from the internet with a pinch of salt. Answers from YouTube and what I'm doing, you know. I try my best to get it right, but when you think of the filming and playing both sides, it does get tricky sometimes. Other than that, this mission didn't quite feel as cyberpunky to me. Maybe it's my Firefly crew, because they're not quite cyberpunky, spacey and raidery, and thievery and thuggery. I like that. Maybe it was my board. I got new palm trees, so I wanted to just get my palm trees out there. And this, I feel a bit underwhelmed by the flooring. I need to expand my terrain. Maybe the desert theme felt a little bit nicer, a bit more, I don't know. I was trying things. I don't know if it's working. I'll need to keep working on it. It's made me look at Core Space and their terrain, because that's a 2 foot by 2 foot board. I didn't know that. And that's a 2 foot by 2 foot table that I'm playing on. But obviously playing with 15mm rather than 28mm? And also, will 28mm show up better on my camera? All questions that go through a YouTuber's mind, I don't know. But still enjoyable. I'm going to be cracking on with Mission 2 soon. I might have a break because the missions did get a bit samey because I've replayed them and got the rules right. I played them again. I did play that mission twice. Where they're all coming on and swarming at the end and it gets a bit more difficult, you're just chucking more dice at yourself at the end. I think I just need a little bit of a break from that. So I'm going to be looking at Zone Alpha. I think this is different because it has unknown anomalies and you need to get close to those anomalies to reveal what they are. And I think it has you paying out on a bit of a campaign. I flicked through it and made my squad, but I'm not sort of focused on the rules. It's when you sort of play it the first time that you get a gist of it. So I think that is going to be my next video. I put it off because I wasn't quite keen on the post-apocalyptic setting as much. I know I could always apply whatever I want to it in a way. It's in my head. But now I've got all these miniatures. The ninjas will be quite fitting. The dogs for my melee, the robots, and some aliens that I picked up. I've got a bit of everything going on now. So I feel like I'm going to venture into a strange zone and have all sorts pop up, almost Doctor Who, Star Trek-esque scenario. I think that's all I've got to say. Yeah, so keep watching if you want to see the rest of the mission. The second mission, let's go into it. We've captured a hacker. We need to escort him through enemy land, get him off to the safe house so we can interrogate him on our own team. And they introduce us a new surveillance towers, so they can scan you, and if they do scan you successfully, they'll bring in more enemy forces at the closest point to you, making the threat level just a little bit higher. Because on this mission, I think a lot of baddies turned up at the back, and the way I set up the terrain, they had a little bit of a maze to get through before they could start gunning me down, especially from where I was shot with my long-range weapons. So yeah, that's it. So that's what I've got to look forward to in the future. Thanks for watching. Do comment. It really does make my day. I like it and it encourages me to get further. I did go that extra bit, do an extra bit of editing on this video. So every turn there's a little bit of a ping which shows you where the heroes are. In future videos I might do pings to show you where the enemies are. And also maybe look at the angle that I'm taking the video at. Because I realised I don't see a lot, so the pings were needed. And if I took it from the front view, maybe a slightly better view. I don't know, maybe it's the little figures as well. But anyway, it's a new camera, and I enjoyed it. I like this video blogging, it's a cool thing. Thanks for watching, Mark's Dice Tales. See you on the other side for the next video. Goodbye.